everyone, it's Rivka, and today I'm doing the October 8th through the 14th plan with me. And it is a little bit, in the past, but I figure you guys can still get ideas from it and might enjoy watching it. So it's here as a bonus video. Normally I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but this one's going to go up either on Thursday or a weekend or something like that because I do want these Halloween ones out to you before Halloween. So on that note, what I'm doing right now is I'm covering up both the dots at the bottom as well as the numbers at the top with these white label stickers. And for the numbers, I'm using like white dots that I got from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, the Dollar Tree. I wasn't quite sure. And then the bottom are labels that I had from the 99-cent store ages ago, and I just cut those down to be the right size. So now moving on to the fun stuff. It's like Witch Legs washi, and this came in the Recollections box, like holiday box washi set. And this one, it's cute. I kind of like it. It's not like my favorite, but it's one of the cute ones. But it's also one of the ones that the sticky's kind of unsure of itself at times. So if it pops up, I'm just going to put it back down and use glue if I need to, but this is what I'm using for this one. That box set, some of the washi works really, really great, and some of the washi just peels up and doesn't stick, and I don't quite grasp it, but it's really weird that in a box set by the same brand, it's such a difference. Anywho, moving on to this washi, it's also Recollections, but it came in a 2-pack, and this was like 2 or 3 years ago, so I don't think they make them anymore, or would make them anymore, because they get new stuff every year for the most part. So I'm putting those down, and I wanted to make sure that there was no white on the border, but clearly there's plenty of white, but I'm going to say decorative white, if that makes any sense. So I put that down just to make it a little bit thicker and haphazardy, and I just figured it was kind of cool, the shape with like the end of the witch's dress. And then this thin washi that I'm going to use, first what I'm doing right there is I'm measuring it to see if the width is good, and then I'm just going to put it kind of as a border because I wanted a little something more than just the witch's feet. There wasn't like enough to it, so I added this, and it's a little bit more on the busy side of a spread, but I liked it especially for this time of year. So now I'm going to do the same thing on the other page, and it's just putting it on the bottom, and you can see, like, before I put it down, the label, and you can see it right now, the label doesn't totally white out the dots. Like, you can kind of see even the numbers at the top through the white label, but once you put the washi down, it's like a second layer, so it works just fine. And the first time I used labels like this, and not like the thicker ones that I used to use, I got worried about it, but I tried it out and it worked really well. And that's one of the things I love most about crafts. It's trial and error and finding what works for you and what doesn't. So, yeah. And on this one, I am going to be covering up the month name, but I will be putting it back in if I remember correctly. I know on a couple of Octobers, I got so into the decorative part of it, I forgot to put October back at the top, but I'm pretty sure based on the decoration that nobody would worry about what month it was. It's kind of self-explanatory based on the witch's legs and the black and orange and all of that. So, yeah. Alright. So I'm just putting this down, and I don't really know any plans for this week, or even what we're doing for Halloween. It's still up in the air at this point, and I'm somebody who likes to plan, so that's a little odd for me, but, trying to go with the flow and see what comes. If you guys have any, I'm going to say holiday, or like Halloween holiday traditions or things that you're planning on doing, I'd love to hear them. It's always nice to hear like what other people are doing, because sometimes you find ideas of what you want to incorporate into your family traditions or whatever else, and that's how, you know, yeah, I think you get the point. Alright, I totally lost my train of thought, kind of. So, I'm just going to finish putting down the washi, and I decided to use this black and white one on the edge, just because the black and orange one didn't really fit. So I could have cut it down, but it would have given a weird effect, and I was going to be using this washi anyway, so I might as well. And that washi, by the way, is also Recollections. It came in like a 5 or 6 pack of like really thin washi, which I absolutely love. So here I am putting the name of the month back on, like I said. These are gold lettering on a deep purple kind of, so I thought that was appropriate, and I'm just putting October all the way down, and then I'm going to put the numbers down in the same stickers. And these did come from Recollections a couple years ago, and I don't think that they still make it, but they might make something similar, because I've seen, like, after I had seen this one, I had seen a different one that was just different colors, and those colors weren't my thing, but, you know, they might keep changing the colors out, I don't know. The one thing with the using this gold one is the lighting. My lighting is not great anyway, but add in the foiled effect and you guys get a glare, and I don't really know what to do about that, so kind of just dealing with it. Speaking of my lighting, it does fluctuate, and I'm working on getting better lighting and a better setup overall, but for now this is what I've got, so it's what I'm working with, and I hope it's okay, and I am open to any suggestions anybody might have, because yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the actual sticker sheet, but I was out of like 1s and 2s, which is why I used the upside down exclamation points as well as the Z for a 2, just because it's very clear what it is, and there's no reason to waste those things, which I otherwise wouldn't have used, and it made using those stickers possible for those numbers. So now I'm putting down other stickers, and these stickers are ones that I just stamped out myself. I have a Halloween stamp set, actually 2 of them, that I had found on like super sale clearance type whatever. I think it was like $1 for each of them, and originally they had been 10, so it was a really, really great deal, especially considering I love the pictures that they have on them. So I stamped a bunch of them on sticker paper, and then I just used a regular pair of scissors and cut them out, and I have a bunch of Halloween stickers. So yeah, that's all for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.